maybe if you could tell us a bit about how you are, or maybe how you plan to make the world a better place in the future.
Firstly, like when I saw the questions about the youth summit and all, and they said, what's your favorite SDG goal? And for me, it was like zero hunger, because like, I don't want to say Zambia. Okay, Zambia is a developing country and there are like many people that live below the average wage, which is like, I think $10 or something like that. And like when I went to UWCT, and in Thailand, also people that don't have enough food. And there was this person that's like organizing this sort of food packing event where we make this certain a food pack will like include rice and like some soya beans and some noodles and just like food stuff like that. And we send it to like a faraway island, like near the end of the coast. And we just like give it to them, and just like a selected group of me and my friends have decided to come together and just like donate as much as we can, so we can also start that food packing system in Zambia. And I know it's a small step, but like hopefully we can help a few families out there by doing that.
And in terms of SDGs, as you mentioned, which are Sustainable Development Goals, maybe Reham has some which she feels is important for her country.
I feel like if we provide education, especially because in Sudan, like the schools there, they cost a lot of money. So I feel like if we have free education, it'll be much better for everyone.
And how about you, Rita? What do you think are some important sustainable development goals?
The one I found to be the most important was the one about having strong institutions and peace and justice. Basically, because I feel like if we achieved this goal, if this goal was achieved, then the rest, we would succeed in achieving the rest. Because, you know, having strong institutions means having very effective organizations that help people in tough situations. So it can having strong organizations can help stop or decrease at least hunger and poverty, and it allows for people to be educated and in good health by giving them maybe access to medical care and ensuring a life in a healthy area, a healthy and safe environment. And strong institutions are also very essential in raising awareness about several issues, whether environmental or human related, such as saving the planet and its diverse wildlife populations, or human related issues like dealing with severe climate change or providing people with affordable energy and methods of consuming products responsibly, as well as building sustainable cities and communities. And justice is also very important because it doesn't only apply to punishing criminals and stuff like that. It also means giving everyone the rights they deserve, regardless of race, religion, nationality, beliefs, gender, etc. It includes eliminating discriminating laws and regulations, which will result in the prospering of communities and economies and innovations. So everyone will be at peace with everyone and working towards a better tomorrow. So I believe that's the best goal, which will help change the future for the better.
Yeah, definitely. It's kind of like a ripple down effect, right? When you have peace and justice, it affects all of these other things, as you mentioned. Does anyone have a specific cause which they are really passionate about? Maybe Malin, we haven't heard from you in a while. Is there something specific which really stands out to you that you'd like to talk about?
I try to like my friends, I try to inform them a lot about like equality, because I think that's one of the most important things, but also climate change. Because here in the Netherlands, like a week ago or something, there was this big flood. And like in Germany, I think 60 people died from that same flood. And that's all because of climate change. And I don't think people quite realize how bad it is until something like that happens. And especially here, because like we live under the sea level. And with the sea level rising, it's only going to get worse. And our land will just be gone in a couple of years if it keeps going like this. So I think those are the two I'm most passionate about.
Mm-hmm. And how about you, Elliot? Do you have any specific causes that you're passionate about?
Yeah, so a couple of years ago, I worked with an organization called UNESCO, and it's just kind of focusing on the SDGs and creating projects to, pick one to help with. So we did a bike system for my town, which unfortunately didn't get implemented because of COVID, but it was kind of just to reduce pollution, because climate change is really serious. I mean, we see what's happening in America with the wildfires, we see what's happening in Germany with floods. There's worse and worse natural disasters every single year. And I just think it's really important that we do something now. I mean, it's already a bit too late, but we really have to implement things that are going to affect our climate in a positive light. But I also really like the life below water SDG, which focuses on, marine life and the quality of our oceans. I mean, we've got so much plastic pollution in there, more than plastic. I mean, we've got oil spills, we've got coral reef bleaching, we've got overfishing, and all of these things really do affect us here on land more than we really think about it. I mean, we'll have a shortage of food, we'll have negative effects, rising sea levels, rising sea temperatures, we're going to have a, extinction of a lot of animals, and it's just really unfortunate. So I think that climate change and the marine life goal are two really important goals that we should focus on.
What do you think are some of the biggest changes that our society needs in order to go forward?
I feel like I'm just focusing on education here, but I feel like if everyone got education, that means that they can get more like high paying jobs, so then they can be more financially secure, and that will help like improve health, like less people get diseases because there'll be more doctors, and I feel like another part is like ending poverty, but I feel like it's really hard for one, like just us to do that, because it's not really our fault. I feel like it's the big corporation fault and like government's fault, because they still like exploit countries that are like developing, and so I feel like we can just like donate to charity and send clothes and things like that.